if you're doing any kind of LinkedIn outreach, or you're doing any screen sharing stuff, screen recording that you want to share a website with someone, like let's say I wanted to share this article with someone, or I wanted to share this one, or I wanted to reach out on LinkedIn. Anything browser based, you want to use the Chrome extension for your screen recorder so you can be on the page walking someone through something. Now, when you think about creatively how to do this, like if I wanted to share this article here, I'm going to click the Chrome extension right up here at the top. It's going to open up and it's going to put me on the page. Now, once I'm on the page, I want to think about some things. I want to think about the size of my webcam, the placement of my webcam, and the shape of my webcam. So I'm going to close this just so we can see this page again. It's got the title off here to the right, and it also has a nice for sale sign sold over here to the left. So I'm going to open this back up, and I'm going to put myself right in between the two signs. I'm also going to change my shape to a square, and I'm going to make my size just a little bit bigger like that. So now when someone sees the animated GIF, I am right in between both the for sale sign and the title of the article. So I can do a little, hey, this is Rob, just want to send you this quick update, that kind of thing, which looks really good. I can also zoom myself in. I can back myself off. I can go up, down, side to side. And I can also jump to full screen, which I'll show you in a little bit. You also have an annotation tool, sits right over here to the left. You can turn this on or off below on the little menu bar down here. I can turn it on or I can turn it off. I also can turn my webcam on or off. I can click the little drop down and I can do no webcam if I want to. I can do my profile picture if I want. So I think for a lot of this stuff, being live is great. You can also do a virtual background behind you right inside here as well, if you want to do that. So lots of choices visually in terms of what you can do when you're on this page. And this little menu bar floats right down here at the bottom. You can even do a teleprompter if you want to, which is a little bit different than the other ones. This teleprompter, you can click in here to find your script like we did before. There's my script. And I can adjust the sides on this one and I can physically move it wherever I want to move it to. So if I move it towards the top, I just make a little bit of a gap between the browser and the teleprompter because the Chrome extension is browser based. So if I went full screen on my browser, I would be hiding the teleprompter tab and I wouldn't be able to click it to use it. So you want to leave a little bit of space for that. Now you have three options over here to the right in terms of how to record your screen. Tab, I think, is the best one for stuff like this. Tab means it's only going to be a nice clean cut of this page. You won't get any of the open tab mess at the top that I have. And also, if I was going to use the teleprompter on the tab version, I would click record and then I would tap this and bring it forward to use it. Now, if I go screen option, where I click screen, that means I'm going to get my entire desktop screen, which means it will show all of the tabs at the top and it will show the teleprompter. So if I'm going to record my full screen, I'm going to use the desktop app, which will show after this. But I would go tab version. When you're doing these browser websites that you want to share, tab is really great. So this is the setup here. Now, if I want to go over here to LinkedIn and reach out to Ruben here, same thing. I'm going to open up the Chrome extension. It's going to put me on the page, but I don't want to be a square. I want to be a circle. I want to match the field that Ruben has over here. So I'm going to go right below here, switch to a circle. My size is pretty good, and I'm in a good spot right here in the middle of his profile. So I'm going to go over here, excuse me, hit record. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. I'm going to click share. I'm going to get my 3, 2, 1 countdown, and here we go. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. I saw your profile over here on LinkedIn. Thought I would reach out because I noticed some things in your profile that I thought were really interesting. Check this out. So I did my little wave and my little point. That's going to be my repeating motion. And then I went to full screen. Now you can jump to full screen in a couple ways. Down at the bottom, there's a little button down there on the menu bar that says expand webcam on or off. So I'm going to click it. I'm expanded. If I want to go back, I go back to the page. I also can hover over my webcam and double click, double click. It's really nice to jump to full screen when you make these videos, especially when you want to ask a question or make a certain point. It takes away everything else visually. You can talk right to the camera and make your point about something. You also can physically move around the page. You can walk and talk, float and talk, I guess. Or if you're a little more regimented, you can click the pause button right down here. Stop the video, take a break. Pause button can be your best friend. Get yourself set up where you want to go. When you're ready, click resume and away you go. You also can use the annotation tool right over here. You can point some things out that you want to point out. You can do some text on screen to really kind of hammer home a point. You can put things in order. You can do circles. You can do underlining. All these annotations are also going to stay sticky where they are. So if I go down the page, they're not going to follow me down. They're going to stay right where they're supposed to stay. So if you're thinking about reaching out on LinkedIn like this, if you're thinking about sharing any kind of website where you want to be on the page, market update in real estate, whatever it is, article, company site, this is a great way to do it. Now I'm going to click the check mark down the bottom and I am going to save this video into the Dubb platform.